I did not go to impress anyone, but far from it. I went to explore my own limits and to break through barriers set forth by my own mind and my own expectations. I wanted to find out just what my bike could do. What am I capable of? Now, according to some other YouTubers, this track is a tough task for a first-time track rider. But in my nearly 50 years on this earth, fear has never been something that stopped me. So I accepted the challenge and signed up for my first track day with Sport Bike Track Time. Now about this facility. Per Barber's site, it is an 880-acre racing facility just outside Birmingham, Alabama, nestled in a small town called Leeds, Alabama. It was built by George W. Barber and opened in 2003. Now, in addition to motorcycle racing, they host other events. For example, it is also home to the Alabama IndyCar Series Grand Prix, which is a race I hope to one day attend. The track itself is 2.38 miles in length, has 17 turns, and multiple elevation changes. The facility is packed with art pieces and is home to the largest vintage motorsports museum in the world at 5 levels and 230,000 square feet. If you are a motorcycle enthusiast, this is a must-see play in the United States, much like the Tail of the Dragon or the Canyons of California. Gotta go. After clearing tech and attending the mandatory riders meeting, we were taken to a short class where our novice group was subdivided, and I love that they did that. I was thankful for them doing that because I wanted to ride with people that were closer to my skill set. I would later find out how wrong I was. After 2 sessions of following our coach, on our 3rd session, we were given a bit more freedom. Let's watch some of the highlights to music and some of my favorite moments from session 3. While I would never be mistaken for Valentino Rossi, I was thrilled at the opportunity to just be on this track and have this experience. Translation, I was slow. Day 2 was spent with my beautiful wife of 25 years. After needing much of day 1 to recover physically from the event, we set out on day 2 to explore some other sites in the area and the museum. By sites, I mean Bass Pro Shops. I tried to talk my wife into a boat with no success, so on to touring the museum. After initially touring the museum, we also explored some other areas outside the museum. What a beautiful place. Once you pay for admission, you gain access to the pedestrian bridges that overlook the course. From there, I was able to observe my fellow riders of much greater skill than myself navigating the course at breakneck speeds. I wanted more of it, but time would not allow. After spending some time on the pedestrian bridges, we took a walk through the shaded area in between the bridges, the course, and the museum. We found a really cool garden structure, a gazebo, that offered a great view of the rear of the museum and overlooks part of the course. What a magical place. The moment you walk into the museum, you're greeted by a smiling and friendly staff. They immediately advise you to start your tour on the 5th floor and work your way down. And exactly what we did. Now, there is way too much to include in one video. So I will share with you some of the highlights to music of some of our favorite exhibits. Now, one of my favorite parts of the museum, though, was seeing the Jumpman R6 that you'll see in just a bit in Carolina blue. I never knew Michael Jordan sponsored a motorcycle team. I knew he was involved in NASCAR for a time, but never knew he was involved with bikes. That was a pleasant surprise. So I was a teenager / young adult in the 90s. So needless to say, Jumpman was my favorite athlete. Really my favorite athlete of all time. So it absolutely blew my mind to see these two motorcycles that were part of his team. Barber is just full of so many beautiful, historic bikes. There is too much to capture in one video. So we'll talk about the actual track riding experience in a later video. But thanks for watching. Deep South Moto out.